Adani Ports and Enterprises bounce back after the Adani Group issues a clarification for research firm Hindenburg's report. A few group stocks, however, continue to trade with huge losses.
Bajaj Finance third quarter numbers meet estimates. Loans issued hit an all-time high in the third quarter. The stock is up close to around 5%.
Bharat Electronics revenue meets estimates on the back of strong order execution, but margin contracts higher than projected, as a result of which the stock has corrected 5%.
Kajaria Ceramics reports a weak quarter as volumes decline. The high fuel cost also dents margins, leading to a contraction. The stock is down 5%.
Data Patterns, on the other hand, revenue doubles in 9 months. In the first 9 months of FY23, margins to expand. The management tells CNBC-TV18 they're targeting a revenue growth of 40 to 45% in FY23. Stock up 16%. You're watching us here on Chartbusters. It's been an extremely volatile, rocky start to trade, with the first 15-20 minutes accounting for just about 200 points on either side of the index. Currently around 17,600 for the market. Let's see where we go from here. We will keep an eye out on the way it moves. I'm Manglam Malu, with me Nigel D'Souza. We're talking about earnings coming in thick and fast, and we have with us the management of Radiant Cash Management Services. It is the first quarterly performance that the company has reported ever since its recent listing. We do have with us David Devasahayam, who's Chairman and Managing Director of the company. Thanks a lot, David, for joining in. You said, pre-listing that your margins from the first quarter will sustain. Well, they have sustained in that range, but we have seen some quarter-on-quarter dip. So wanted your thoughts on where the margins are likely to be. And secondly, how many vaults and locations have you added in this quarter? Where does this number go to going forward?
Well, Jai Hind, and thank you for welcoming me this morning. When we had the issue in the end December, I was always hoping that we'd get an opportunity to quickly put up our third quarter numbers. And third quarter numbers have, clearly validated, and what I have been saying, that we are onto a certain growth trajectory. And we have already reached a revenue of 266 crores at the end of the third quarter, as compared to 282 crores of revenue of year ended 22. And our PAT margin has, the third quarter itself has grown by, compared to the third quarter of last year, has grown by over 50%. So it's a very positive growth trajectory that we are on right now. And growing further. So the number of points, which determines the number of outlets that we do, which was at about 47,000 outlets at the end of year 22. We are now close to 60,000 outlets. So the medium term, the kind of growth that we are hoping, which I had said that we will be achieving, of 22 to 24%, we are on trajectory. And we are on moving in that direction. With your question regarding vaults, 7 of our strong rooms, which we had a strong room, are currently, as we speak, in the process of being converted to vaults at different locations.
Okay, all right. Hi, Colonel. Good morning. We have taken those points on board. A couple of questions, though. What kind of a margin trajectory are you looking at? And as of the 9 months, your net profit number is closer to around 50 crores. Do you think you can end this year with around 70 crores of net profit? Say for the next year, you see an increment from there on. And by FY25, can you get to the vicinity of net profit of close to around 100 crores? Go ahead. Margins and profitability, what is it likely to look?
Well, I think we are on trajectory right now, by all indications, and the fourth quarter is likely to be on track the way it has been so far. So I wouldn't like to give any public guidance on to what exact numbers to expect, but we are on trajectory, and as of now, you can see we are at close to about 18% plus PAT margins. And that's likely to continue.
So 100...
in the medium term,
right, Colonel, just to clarify on that, so a 95 to 100 crores odd mark is gettable, right? In terms of net profit by 2025. Obviously, things can change. But as of now, you're on course to hit that number of 95 to 100 crores by 2025?
yes, we're on track to achieve a 22 to 24% year-on-year growth. Definitely, we are on that trajectory, which approximately translates to about 1,200 points or 1,200 outlet increase, which, as you can see from year 22, where we were at 47,000 points, we're at 60,000 points today. So we are growing in that direction. The point I'd like to say is that as of now, the nationalized banking sector is not really outsourcing or not using the service. We are empaneled with almost all the nationalized banks. In addition to that, now for their clients, whom they have, their marquee clients, we are now looking at targeting them in a direct manner. And that is going to be one of the key drivers of growth, as I see, up to year 25. So yes, I think we are on trajectory of a 22 to 24% growth year on year.
Take that point, David. Thank you for detailing that for us. Just a couple of more questions from our side before we let you go. Network currency management, that small margin accretive, that contributed about 24% of your sales in FY22. Now the contribution is down to around 18%. What sort of mix do you expect coming in from the network currency management? And the second one is the number of vans that you have. That has increased, but as a contributor to your revenues, vans are just around 5.5%. So on both these accounts, what do you think the contribution will be going forward?
Well, network currency management, yes, I do agree that there appears to be a dip, but I personally feel that in the time ahead, this is only going to increase, and that's my personal feeling about it. With regards to the cash funds, we are at about 840 cash funds right now, of which 100 are owned by us. And as you know, that in the fresh issue, we had planned to buy another 200 cash funds, so we'll go to over 1,000 cash funds or cash stocks that we'll be having. And that is basically targeting also at the segment of cash in transit, where as of now, we don't have much of a presence. But thanks to regulatory, now that a large number of there's been considerable consolidation in the industry.
Colonel, just wanted to understand, you said network currency as a contribution will increase. How much will that increase to? It's currently about 18%. Last year was close to 24%. What does that ideal number look like?
I think it would go to between about 20 to 22% in the coming year. That's what we're expecting. There are some new deals that we are currently negotiating. So it's a kind of prediction that I have. I feel that it's going to grow.
And what about dividend payout? I think you were hinting at 30 to 40% dividend payout. Do you stick to that?
Well, I did not give a public guidance on about 30%, but we have announced a dividend right now, an interim dividend, right now to all the new shareholders who are coming. It's a small dividend, an interim dividend that we have now declared. And we are going to have a strong dividend distribution policy.
To that, Colonel, do you want to put a number to that? What kind of a number can your shareholders, because they're listening into you, they would like to know what should be the rough dividend payout that you have drawn up?
I wouldn't like to put a number to it or give any kind of public guidance, but I would say we'd like to have a very strong dividend distribution structure. Okay,
all right. We'll keep an eye on that, and we look forward to chatting up with you. We're doing a rough math. 22 to 24% is what you're looking at in terms of a top line growth. It comes around 550 crores approximately by 2025, and you take 18% on that. That's what gives a sense of around 95 to around 100 crores. Let's see whether or not you get there. But as of now, you're stating that you're on course to do that. For the time being, though, we'll shift focus to our special segment where we get you a few ideas for profit from Money Control Pro. Nitin Agarwal of moneycontrol.com joins us to talk about a stock that is tracking closely. Nitin?